on and be like, oh, doesn't matter. Okay, I'll flip it up. We're live anyway. But uh, there, there we go. Where's this more stuff? Oh, jeez. Okay, glad the mic's muted.
Hey
Hey,
everybody,
everybody.
we are back at the annual Sacred Valley Spiritual Metaphysical Fair. I am here with Tara from T&W Life Coaching. My wonderful interdimensional exit buddy has actually been signed up for this wonderful person's newsletter for over the last year, and I am thrilled to have her on. Tara, do you want to let everybody know who you are, what it is you do, and the services you offer? But we'll just start with who you are and what got you into this, I guess.
So I am Tara from TSW Life Coaching, and I guess what got me into this is it became my spiritual awakening when my husband passed, and so I did healing with him, and although at the time I was hoping it would be physical healing, it was more soul healing, and so since then it's just kind of grown and morphed into its own kind of thing with me. I do energy healing, I do soul alignment guide, and where I connect with your soul, and then I do soul work with whatever I'm guided to do.
That's awesome. And you also have some spray products that I saw you using earlier, but we'll get to that in a minute. What is a soul alignment? Because that's a new term to me. Like, I've never actually talked to somebody who's performed one, and I find it very interesting. So I'd love if you could break down what that process is and what it does.
Sure. So with the soul alignment, I connect to your soul and higher guidance, and then I follow wherever I'm guided. So your soul knows exactly exactly what it wants, exactly what it needs, whether it be healing, whether it be emotions released, whether sometimes it's just a conscious understanding of a soul lesson you're moving through. And so I just am guided into what I do. It is really a mind, body, and soul experience because a lot of times your soul is always speaking to me. So I always start them out with, what are you going through? What's kind of going on? What do you want to tell me? And then it's like your soul just naturally starts speaking to me, and my guides just go, pay attention to this, pay attention to this. And then it's like I'm drawn to a flower essence, or I'm drawn to bring in like past life stuff or whatever I'm guided to do. It's really wide open, and I don't know what's going to come until we do it. So
That's interesting. I actually wouldn't mind one at some point.
I am doing the mini sessions today. So
we might have to talk about it. You also offer monthly guidance. I have her pamphlet here, which I would suggest you guys check out if you stop by. But what does your monthly guidance package have?
So I was guided to do it, and I have so much fun with it. I sit with your energy once a month, and I have a whole bunch of decks at home, and I'm guided to a deck, and then a flower essence, and then I channel a message personalized for you for what's coming up for you, what maybe you're moving through, whatever kind of comes up. See, that's the fun of the work that I do is I don't know until I sit with you. I don't know until I start bringing up, and then each step reveals the next step, like I said. So it's how the energy comes in, or all of a sudden you'll get a flashback of, like, I've worked with people who are like, you know what just came to mind, my day at school when I did this or whatever. And it's like, okay, so that's your soul telling me there's inner child healing, or this is what this ties to. Or when I do an energy healing, it's like you'll feel it in your chest. Okay, that tells me that there's some grief or whatever I get guided to. So it's so hard to explain what I do because it's so different.
It actually helps that my Sonia taught my wife level 2 Reiki, so I understand some of this stuff. Like I said, I just kind of fell butt backwards into this, and I'm just learning about all of it. And you also do oracle card readings.
Yes.
So again, I've never had one. What do those entail?
So the oracle cards are, I don't do tarot, I do oracle. And the oracle cards just guide the cards that come out or what's message for you. So again, it's all different. It depends on what's kind of coming up and what speaks to me. So I don't usually go off what the book's saying when I put them on my social media. I just go with a channeled message. but it just kind of guides it. It's like a divination tool to open the message up. And so it's like the card will say, I don't even know, I can't even think of one right now, but like rescue or something. So it'll be like, so what in you feel needs to be rescued, or I can't even think right now, but it depends on what they are, right?
I want to tell you, she just did an hour on stage, and I kind of grabbed her right as she came off stage. So if she's a little frazzled and worn out, it's not on her. This is on me. I grabbed
Oh,
her
that's
right
okay.
off stage. So
Hopefully not too frazzled.
yeah.
It's just so hard because everything I do is so very personalized. So I can't really say, um, I can't I can't say for everybody because it's going to be so different for everybody exactly what's going to happen. And I can't really know what's going to happen until I sit with you because I don't mess with anyone's energy until they give me permission. So,
No, and I caught that earlier. You were telling people like you do not enter the energy because I know some people get a little shady in that area and figure out how to do these things and manipulate stuff that they shouldn't be.
yeah,
And that's a no-no in my book.
absolutely. It's a violation. Totally.
I love people with the morals. She had a bad experience with a hypno QHHT session that just went
Oh, okay.
poorly. You also offer the chakra tune-up. Now, what does that entail?
So it's just, again, it would be driven by your soul and what your soul says, but that's just geared to looking at your chakras and which ones are functioning at a lower percentage rate. Because that's how I started. I just say, what percentage is this one functioning? And I always, with everyone I work with, I try to get them to tune into their own intuition and guidance. So my first question that would be, which one do you think needs your most attention right now? And if they don't know about chakras, then I'll do a quick kind of summation of what they are. But just like with the healing work that I do, the chakras are tied to our mind, body, and soul. So if there's stuff that's, say, in the solar plexus, then that's about stepping up to your personal power, which means digestion issues can be coming up, which ties a lot into soul lessons about how to digest life with ease. So a lot of people I work with are empaths, and they take on way too much energy than they can actually digest. And so it all ties in together. And that's what I mean. It's a beautiful little whole picture that's carved out by your soul. So
Absolutely. It sounds awesome. And the key flow session, again, I think I said that right.
yeah,
Chi flow. I always get that. Qigong.
I know. Yeah.
I knew that. Chi flow session. What are those sessions like?
So I do work with the acupressure points in the body because each acupressure point has soul lessons. And so it would be, again, just focusing the energy on your meridians and how that energy is flowing through your meridians. And a lot of times the acupressure points are kind of like the way I explain it is in school, when you learn about a paragraph and there's like the intro, they're kind of like the intro or the exit. They're the big pieces. And then there's kind of work in between that I work with the flowers and the gems with.
That's awesome. And that takes us into the flower essence healing session.
Yeah.
What do those entail?
So that's when I work with specifically just the flower essences. It's the Bach flower essences, and we bring it in energetically. And it's mind, body, and soul healing. There's about, I would say, 200 and some essences, and they come up under 150 soul lessons or soul issues. So what comes up for you is very specific for you. And then once I read through what the flower essence like vibrationally means, I'll get guided to specific sentences. So maybe it's about, I just did one, mountain pennyroyal to clear out your mental body from taking on other people's thought forms and things like that. And so for that one, there may be specific sentences that I'm drawn to, like clearing your mental body or providing you more protection for your mental body so that it's your thoughts. And that's what we call it in, and we bring it in energetically just by using an incantation.
That is amazing. And I would absolutely suggest people check this out. Now, I know they probably can't see it on camera. Where can people find you and your services and where to contact you online?
I am at tswlifecoaching.com, And then all my socials are under that, some version of that. TSW Life Coach. I'm pretty much the only one out there. But yeah, I'm on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Substack, all of them kind of, I guess. Facebook, I missed the big one.
Yeah.
Facebook.
You got to be on the Facebook.
Yeah, right.
No, and I appreciate it, Tara, because I know you just did an hour on stage and you're
Oh,
probably
that's
going
okay.
out for a breath of fresh air. So I appreciate your time and
Thank you.
sharing all of your modality with everybody. And I'm gonna probably have one of these sessions myself at some point this weekend. So
Awesome.
I'm looking forward to that. So
You can definitely
very much.
report on how that works for you.
I absolutely will. So,
There you go.
you guys are
You're
on the
being
same.
pushed into it.
Yeah, there's two of you now, so I
Your
have
ball
to.
is hold.
Yeah, absolutely. So thank you again, Tara.
Thank you.
This was awesome, and I look forward to checking that out later.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Reed. Ah, 100%.
Doesn't want me to stop.
Right?
It wants me to keep going.